Emergency Power Podcast. You've made it through another week, so sit on down and watch Scriff try not to fall in acid.
Yay.
Why just me? Why am I being singled out here?
It's just an example.
Because you climbed on ponds and then fell off ponds because of ponds.
Oh.
So 5e, he pulls up his beach chair again, sits down, and...
Jason Momoa meme, like pulls out the chair, sits down. This is gonna be good.
It's a bright sunny day in the stomach of this horrible aquatic creature.
Did we establish this is the stomach now? Did we work our way up far enough?
It seems that you are indeed in the stomach, in the belly of the beast.
It's a dark sepulchral day in the unidentified body part of this creature.
You're gonna get a tan from the glow off the acid. You're just gonna get this nice green tan.
Yeah, it'll be nice and maybe... It's kind of like bronzed. It's more like coppered if it's green, I guess.
So that stone that we found, was that in the kidneys?
I will say this had crossed my mind, and I hope no one else would think of it, but...
What we need to do is we need to create a map of what this creature's insides have looked like as we traverse them. Then, like, here's where we found these things. We took a left. How did that get there? Yeah, that'd be interesting to see.
Listen, you don't know alien space anatomy.
That thing was passing rocks left and right.
It's true.
It's
like an asteroid field in there.
You're the one that put us in
There's
here.
no way I was going to get away with this. Like, unless I injected you guys into the bloodstream or something.
Ooh.
Aside from that, like, I don't think it'd be possible for me to get away from this.
No, it has been super cool.
We should have painted our submarine yellow and tried to drive it into this beast.
No,
so that
we already
this is
did.
what I was saying.
We already did a yellow submarine joke.
No,
It was like
Magic
3
School
episodes
Bus.
ago.
Magic
I
School
also
Bus.
said that.
Magic school bus.
This is a
Miss
total
Frizzle.
This is a Miss Frizzle moment. We're like going through this beast and learning about it.
I can't wait for Pirates of the Pancreas myself.
Just a full-on old-timey pirate ship just comes out. Yarr! That sounds like something that would happen in a not serious space drama.
I just imagined, Scriff on my head, and Pons was just kind of trying to balance him, and all of a sudden he just kind of slips off and goes splat, and there's like, oops, I dropped the watermelon.
I landed on a rock,
Yeah.
though, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, you're safe. You're
Yeah,
safe as
so,
of now.
what happened was you guys saw this pool, and Pons is like, we'll do the thing we do with Uzi. It works every time. And then Scriff climbs on top, and because of, like, the film acidy stuff that's building up on the outside of your life bubbles, you just went like, and fell down and landed on a rock. And last time, just before we finished, the rock under you started to rumble. So that's something we're gonna have to deal with.
I don't like it.
Is this thing about to get like heartburn and some acid splashing up?
Uh-huh.
Well, I don't want to leave people in suspense for too long, so why don't we jump right back in here? So,
Yes.
now, no longer at the ocean depths, but inside the rocky innards of this beast as large as a mountain. Into the very stomach of this great beast, they come in search of not just a piece of this ancient being, but also of answers. Further they dive and... Oh, okay, hell, you know what? Scriff just fell off a pond and about to fall into noxious acid. Let's just get Volume 2, Chapter 9. Let's go! Scriff, you just fell off onto this rock. You felt it shaking. What do? 3,
Oh my god.
2,
You're kidding me. I jumped to the next rock.
Okay, do you jump to the left or to the right?
To the left.
Jump to the left. Okay, give
No,
me
to the right.
Nope, too late. Give me an acrobatics check. Acrobatics check.
Excuse
There's gonna
me?
be a lot of rolls. Get ready. Acrobatics, go.
I think it's athletics to jump.
Yeah, I have a reason why this is acrobatics.
Okay, I mean, I'm not complaining. My acrobatics is slightly higher.
This is basically like parkour that you're doing right here, so...
Can't help but notice that there's a really attractive looking battle map that somewhat illustrates the situation that we're in. I'm sure that's not foreshadowing.
Yeah, 5e is just sitting back like, interesting place. Well, Scriff's like, oh no, oh jeez. Okay, what you got, Scriff?
That's a 9.
A 9. Okay. With a 9, you land on this thing, you feel your foot start to slip, you immediately kick off, and you go to another rock. From here, you can go to the left or to the right. Where do you go?
To the left.
Left, give me another reflex. Or another,
I'm going to
give me
point
another
out
acrobatics.
to the listeners here that I just cleared a 15-foot jump.
It looks like a 6-foot jump.
Oh, maybe this grid is 3-foot increments.
Yes, don't worry about the grid. Just worry about you're jumping from stone to stone.
I don't know.
If you
that looks like
and
it's
if you
20 feet.
don't start telling me answers here, these DCs are going to get higher.
I'll take the rock on the left.
Yeah, okay, give me another acrobatics check, please.
I will give you a not athletics check. I'm nothing if not consistent. That's
Is that
another
another
9.
Okay, you jump forward and you land on it, and this one starts to rumble underneath. What you got? What do you do? Left or right? 3, 2,
Left.
1. Okay. You land on this thing. It also starts to rumble. It's sinking.
Oh my gosh.
As this starts to sink, you see that arm, that window wiper that we talked about last time, sweeping through, and it's coming towards you. Where do you go to, left or right?
Left.
Left. Okay. You jump on the thing. It begins to, as the arm comes over to you, give me a reflex save, please.
I don't like that.
Is anyone
Natural
else
20.
seeing- Nice.
27.
20.
Hot.
Okay, this thing sweeps through. All the rocks are getting plunged under as it sweeps. You gingerly jump, step on it, and wait just a second, do a little flip, and then land onto the next rock.
A little.
Can you move me to which rock I'm on now? I think I'm
Absolutely.
on this fourth rock here to the left.
Just with that jump, you just got to this one.
Okay, I'm about halfway to there. It looks like there's some kind of safe land on the other side of this acid pool. That I'm
Okay,
heading towards.
rumbling. You got a left and a right. 3, 2,
Right,
right. You go to the right. Okay, go ahead and give me acrobatics.
15.
15, very nicely done. Okay, left or right, you land on this
Left.
thing gingerly. You go to the left, starts rumbling. Yeah, thank you. Starts rumbling. 3, 2, left
again.
or right, 1, left again. Okay, acrobatics check, quick.
23.
Very nice. Okay, you jump left or right.
I'm gonna just go along these rocks on the left look really close to each other, so I'm gonna
Okay,
try and hop along those.
you hop along to the next one. Hop along to the next one. Give me another acrobatics, please.
24.
Just getting better and better.
Better and better every time.
There's only
baby.
one more thing in front of you. It starts to rumble under you. What do you
Okay,
do? There's
jump
land in front of you.
Jump to the land.
Boom. Okay, Scriff jumps and
19 on the last roll.
lands, tucks and rolls. His breathing, his cheeks are puffing. Looks back, sees his pawns just kind of like floating over the first rock.
I'd be
like,
floating.
You don't
be like,
have to show off.
Oh, gotta get him. Kever mind. He's jumped. Okay, I think he's okay. Almost slipped.
It's like
and
when
then-
you're about to slip on ice, but then you keep catching yourself, and so I'm just jumping from one to the next as they keep crumbling underneath me.
I'm full on seeing Crash Bandicoot right now. Like, oh, it's about to happen.
Scriff falls into the
Please
acid,
no.
and his shoes fly up
Yes.
and then fall back in.
So now that I'm over here, I want to use my tech tinkerer and recreate the because I'm sure it's been more than 40 minutes since we entered this creature, right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna recreate the cable line that we had tied ourselves to,
Okay.
and say, Ponce, here, take this side and bring it to 5E, and we can make a cable that goes across to make it easier.
Interesting. How much
Okay.
cable do you have? Or are you going to have pawns be like a moving crane that just like holds the rope as 5e jumps across?
Yeah, that does sound more interesting.
I can get... I'm going to do this by bulk of the item that I converted. if that's makes sense.
Yeah, I think I get where you're going.
So the shotgun mic. Oh, is it only light bulk? Okay, so I can make 20 feet. Yeah, I can make 20 feet of alloy.
Okay. That'd probably get you about like quarter of the way across.
I mean, I have a rope as well, but it's just this is more sturdy.
Want to tie them together?
Sure. I'll ion tape them together because I want to use ion tape for everything.
Yeah, you're gonna be running out of that real quick, by the way.
Am I correct in assuming that where there were once rocks on this map, there are not now?
You were sitting there watching this whole thing. What you're seeing is these rocks sink down, kind of like when the arm came through. Eventually, though, they do come back up. So the rocks have returned to the surface.
Yeah, I didn't stay on any of them long enough to like despawn them. So they recovered.
They just shook. They didn't like drop.
Gotcha. So as long as we're not on there for more than half of a second, it should be fine.
Basically.
Is there a countdown number on the rock as we...
Yes, there is.
It might actually be advantageous to just go ahead and acro/athletic my way across.
I could still like safety harness you. I don't know if I'll be helpful or a detriment, but we could use that rope and I could kind of like tie it to me and you could tie it to your ankles. That way if you fall in, we both fall in.
Because that's better.
Yeah.
That's so much
Keep those ideas coming.
No, that's probably still a decent idea.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
All right, tell me what you guys want to do.
I'll fly over back the way we came from after getting whatever amount of rope from Scriff I can take.
Okay.
And then I'll like tie it around like right above my shoulders because that's kind of like the most stable spot on my body.
It's like right where your brain stem is connecting to your body.
Yeah, basically if it gets tugged, my giant brain will just keep anything up, or my shoulders will. So it should be good.
That doesn't sound horrendously painful at all. Okay, so tie it around yourself, tie it around 5e, and here's what we'll do. For the ones that have acrobatics checks, I'll let you try to assist.
Oh, okay. Nice.
All right. Well, I guess 5e is going to take advantage of the harness and do his best to hurtle himself across these rocks before these conditions get even nastier than they already are.
Okay. In front of you, you have one to kind of your north and one to kind of your east.
That one to the east looks really far.
Yeah, let's see if we can drop down onto this one to kind of start the path here.
Going for the north one. Okay.
First acrobatics check is a 23.
There's no
very
assist for me.
Okay, you land right on that thing. Give me another acrobatics check just as you land. This thing has acid trying to splash all over it. It's slippery. And you're going to jump to either left, forward, or right, which is a big jump.
I want to go for that one because I think that gives me a better
so
perch.
Forward in front of you. What'd you get? And did you get an assist from Cooper?
Cooper?
That was a natural 20 for a total of 20.
Perfect.
Very nice.
Well, that assist makes my result a 20.
Nice.
Very nice. Okay, you jump over, you land on this rock, and as you land, this one seems particularly stable compared to the other ones.
Huh.
Okay. Can I, with a survival check, determine whether the left or right rock ahead of me is the better, the more stable path?
Sure. Yeah, give it a go.
Okay. Let's see, that's 20 survival.
Okay. From where you're at, they look incredibly similar.
Okay, so really no difference between the two.
Yeah.
I'm going to go for the 1 to 5e's right and forward because it seems like there's more options for moving forward from that one.
Okay. And this one, when you do this jump, you don't have to give me a roll. You landed on a safer one, so you just jump to this one, and then you have to deal with what happens when you get there.
Great. I'll just keep that acrobatics roll for my next check.
That's fine. Okay, you land on this. It starts to rumble. You have one to your left, one in front of you, and one really far to your right. What do you do? 3, 2,
I'm gonna go for that gambit. I'm gonna go over here.
my gosh.
And I'm gonna take that natural 20 for a 29.
Okay, can't let you guys stash rolls anymore. Okay, you make a massive leap. You're jumping, and just like the people in green screen movies, Pons also lifts you a little bit with his flying, so just
Nice.
you ET your way over and boom, land right on this thing.
You get to see the animation of the robot legs like sweep kicking underneath
It's fake.
me.
I can
as I'm
see the
like,
wire.
Shh! Look, we don't have that much budget.
Okay, you land on this rock, and this one also was a good choice because it seems rather stable underneath your feet.
Now we come to the moment of truth, though, because it's a matter of, do I want to take a chance on that little rock, or do I want to jump to that big one in the center? Now, is this the big one in the center that's underneath Pons? Is that one that I saw Scriff land on?
Yes.
Okay, did it look stable? And I'm talking about this guy.
Not terribly.
Not terribly. All right. Then I'm going to move out to the one up and just a bit to the left.
Okay. You jump on over there. As you land, go ahead and give me acrobatics Pons assist.
That's a 3.
Okay, so no assistance on that one. That's a raw 16.
16, very nice. Okay, you land on thing. Boom. Okay, you got 2 options in front of you. You got a left and a right. They're pretty big jumps. You could also go backwards or...
I really think I think up and to the left onto that big one is the best bet, because then that's just a short hop to the shoreline. So I'm going to go for that one.
Okay.
And that acrobatics check result is a 27.
27, okay. You land on this rock, it starts to rumble. 3.
No, jump.
1. Okay, you jump.
Straight to the shoreline.
I try to catch him.
This. Shoot.
Okay,
that's a
Scriff,
20.
Athletics for trying to catch him.
I don't think he needs it, but I do assist.
Okay. You jump across. Scriff just scrambles over, and as you land, grabs you on the leg and just looks like a kid hanging onto their parent's foot.
So he's looking at the ground. It's Scriff.
I thought you needed help. I'm sorry. I let go.
Yeah,
I
that's exactly
appreciate
that.
the assistance. I don't believe it was necessary in this instance, but your compatriotism is appreciated.
That was a nice float. Stretching out.
Thank you for your help as well, Pons. Let's reposition further up on the shoreline in case the acid pool rises again.
Adam, is the acid pool like very stagnant, or is it sloshing about a lot, or like how does the acid itself look?
It's got that arm that's moving through. It seems to be like filtering out stuff. It's kind of got a motion to it. It's got little waves going on.
Okay.
Oh wait, what do we even see when we get to this site?
What do we see?
So the ground you stand on is this large, vaguely round island. And as you look around, you can't help but notice the buildup of acid on your life bubble. Like, it's making it kind of hard to see. So as you wipe it out of your eyes as best you can see that there's several jagged boulders that litter and line parts of the platform. They have this faint shimmer to them, but it's the one in the center that really catches your eye. A crystal platform that shines and glistens in the neon acid wash glow. Through the brilliant stone, you can see suspended at its core is a hand.
Yes.
With part of an arm still attached.
This appears to be exactly what we were looking for.
It is humanoid size?
Correct.
Average? Okay.
It just looks like a human hand.
From what you can tell from here, yeah.
Wait, did you say hand or arm?
Hand with a bit of arm attached
So
to
like
it.
the forearm and up?
Yeah.
Okay.
Gross. All right. This is like a different way to do Excalibur.
Much more disgusting.
Yeah, so what happens is, instead of trying to pull a sword out, you put your sword in to see if the hand grabs it, and then you have to pull the sword back out.
That's kind of cool, actually.
Can I analyze this rock with physical science?
Yeah, I'll
Sure.
approach as well.
27.
27. Okay, so you stroll up to this thing, and While you may not know the type, it is definitely actual crystal. Like, that's a mound of money right there, basically.
Oh.
This material has some value. We should try and salvage it.
This reminds me of something we were told was in the sky. Do we think that those are related?
The sky?
Or is like a giant crystal or a diamond or something is in the sky as well?
Are you talking about what they referred to as the Diamond Eye of Triune?
That's probably the one.
It is possible that the two geoforms are connected in some way. However, without analyzing the other one, it seems unlikely that we would be able to make that assumption definitively. Was the Diamond Eye not believed to have been stolen?
I thought we established that the Diamond Eye was the drift beacon around this planet.
I think it was.
No. What happened was the Diamond Eye of Triune is the planet that has incredibly high gravity, and it makes diamonds on the surface, so that's why it's called that. But the beacon you were detecting was that planet.
Okay. So yes? Kind of?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes and no is the
So
answer to that.
we more or less already know what the Diamond Eye is.
Yeah.
Correct.
I'm just curious if maybe these are chunks from them or maybe they form similar in manner.
So
but
I wasn't able to tell like whether this is diamond or some other crystalline material.
Oh,
It's a big honking
really?
It's a big ass diamond.
diamond.
Nice. Okay. How do we break it off?
Excellent
Like a Kit
question.
Kat bar.
How do I break it off with my physical science roll?
Does anyone have a hammer?
I mean, you're in the future, so you have all kinds of tech you could use. You're an engineer, you could probably figure out something. I myself am not an expert in diamond mining, so throw out ideas, basically.
Well, you can definitely shatter them, but if it's that thick,
Yeah,
you got to find
but
like little pieces to do at a time.
I want to save it and harvest it as, diamonds are more valuable if they're big.
It's
What
true.
if does any of us, and I don't because I just checked, but do either of you have like a sonic weapon that we could adapt, that we could potentially like extract a chunk of it? I don't think we can take the whole thing back. I don't think that's practical, but smaller samples of lower bulk
that'd
are
be
probably...
several tons if you tried to get the whole thing.
I mean, if we each got like 2 fist-sized pieces, I think that would be fairly manageable.
That'd be awesome. I don't really have a good way of just breaking a piece off or blasting it.
Which presents another quandary, because then we've also got to like get to the thing inside it. So we've got to find a way of breaking it one way or another.
Mm-hmm. Could we assume that maybe acid would slowly do some sort of damage to it? And that's why these chunks are up here on the land? Or a better question maybe is, are there any diamond chunks floating in the acid?
Give me a perception check if you want.
It's a 20 total.
Okay. Yeah, the only thing that has any sort of diamond formation is on this platform. The rest are just kind of rocks floating in the water.
Okay, and it doesn't have... It seems like it's a natural formation, right? Very crystalline, not like it could have been carved or...
Right. Correct.
Okay.
Okay. Do we want... I think it's worth spending some UPBs to craft something to actually, like, harvest this thing as big as possible. Would you agree?
Yeah.
How many UPBs do I have?
I'm okay with that.
Because I only have 67 UPBs left.
403.
Okay. Because Tech Revolution introduced explosive charges and breaching charges as a concept, like a rule. So can we like craft some explosive charges and do like some precision breach charges to like basically blast this thing out like they do in a big blasting mine?
Interesting.
And for the record, I've got 404 UPBs we can use as well.
We just can't destroy the arm. Or maybe it won't get destroyed? I don't know.
Yeah, it's basically going to have to be a planned detonation.
Yeah, I'm looking up the rules right now because I don't know them. Demolition. It's rules for demolitions.
Cool.
You can do a controlled explosion by taking a -4 to the engineering check, allowing for precise explosions. Choose a number. If your result exceeds the number, the result is reduced to this number. So probably I think that means that you don't want to do more damage than you need to, basically. You know, you don't want to exceed the break DC. So we would have to research how much strong of a charge we need to do, I think, based on how these rules are written.
We could also put an air tank next to it and shoot it.
Adam, if you don't want to go this in depth with the rules, then just tell me,
Yeah,
and we'll wing it.
You could, I'd be willing to say, and we can cut all this kind of out and narrow it down to
if we don't want to use
essentials.
if we don't want to use the rules in Tech Rev, because those are optional.
Yeah, I think it would be you could make an explosive and give it your best guess, but I don't want to go to the hardness is X and then X, Y, Z, and that's just a lot.
So it sounds like what we need to do is distill this down to maybe an engineering role where Scriff's on point and I'm assisting. And then we could look at our available equipment and describe what we're using in concert with UPBs to craft some sort of a breach charge.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I've got a microwave weapon and a pulse caster weapon. Of the two, the microwave is probably going to be more useful, although I guess my skip shot pistol could be modified to deliver some sort of a breach charge, since it's like a teleportation item.
We've got enough UPBs. I could just craft a breaching charge.
Okay.
By the explosives rules, a Mark II breaching charge, which is a level 4 breaching charge, is 300 credits.
Nice, let's do it.
And a detonator is 150.
All right.
So we need a total of 450 UPBs to do this?
If you want to do it safely, yeah.
If we want to do it safely and with the maximum amount of harvesting of this potentially very valuable diamond.
Well, since you have been using a lot of UPBs for other stuff, how about if me and Pons each put in 200 and then you throw the 50?
I can do that. All right, so I will I take these UPBs and I spin them like cotton candy again and form them into a breaching charge, Mark II, and a detonator with which to set it off.
Okay. While you're putting stuff together, rooting around in your bags for tools, you see that stone that you found in the chamber before. And as it kind of glistens, you think to yourself, you could probably do something with this, with the set of tools you have. You had looked at it before and you had determined it could probably be cut into something. And looking at it again, you think you could probably do it. You're a pretty good engineer. You've got tools.
Just cut it?
Yeah.
Are we trying to put it into a weapon or craft it into something new?
You're trying to cut it down into its most pure
like a gem
form.
cut, yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm taking the stone that we got from the other room and making it into a cutting tool?
No. I'm saying that you probably, with the tools you have, could refine this thing right now if you wanted to. You just happen to notice as you're going by. You don't have to. It's not exactly related. I just wanted you not to forget it's there.
It's like a raw rock with a gem in it, and you could remove the material and make an actual gem so that it could potentially be useful.
We're not pressed for time, it seems, so I'll go ahead and do that at the same time.
Okay, so go ahead, give me engineering check, and I don't know if you need to do engineering for the UPB crafting thing, but this can all just kind of fit under one if you do.
Not typically.
Okay. Yeah,
for
then just give me
posterity's sake, I'll
engineering for this.
throw it out there, and I assist.
Okay, perfect.
That's a 33. Natural 18. With
Dare
the
I
+2
ever
assist.
doubt you?
Not for engineering, man.
So I'm going to go ahead and put something in your inventory, Scriff, as you cut this stone down to its more refined properties.
Oh, yes. Okay, I'm going to read this thing. So you dropped an item in my inventory called Petrifying. It's a level 4 armor upgrade. As a reaction, once per short rest, you can activate the Petrifying upgrade to instantly coat your armor in a material as hard as stone, giving you a +3 KAC and +3 EAC before falling away to allow the user to move again. Wow.
That's pretty huge.
Oh, that is really cool. Okay.
Dang, you're going to be a
Awesome.
massive tank for a round.
Yeah, one round of like diamond skin.
What does that put your AC up to?
20? That would put me up to 16, put me up to 19 EAC, 20 KAC.
All right.
Nice.
It's so good. That's very cool.
Okay. So you cut this thing down, realize its potential, shove it in the armor. And now you have this charge just sitting in your hand with this detonator. Tell me what you do with it.
I'm going to let everyone know you might want to take some cover.
Acknowledged.
This explosion is going to be big. I will focus it as best I can, but it's still going to shake the ground.
I feel like we both realize this, like, look in Scriff's eye, and we're just like, okay, we're gone, and just book it behind the other diamond.
Looks really excited to set
Looks
this
like
thing off.
explodey time.
It's like a kid with candy. And I'm going to go up to this device and find the best place to place it so that I can, like, maximize the chunk of diamond that we pull off of this thing so that we can maximize the payout that we get for taking this thing back with us.
How deep is the arm in this thing?
Like
How in
dead
there?
center in this thing.
Oh, dang. Okay.
Okay, so you go up, you put the charge on it. Go ahead and give me another engineering check just to see how well you do it.
Another 33.
Okay, so you kind of line it up in this crack that looks like, okay, it'll probably blast in this direction. You're getting pretty surgical with this, all things considered. It's still going to be a big explosion, but you're relatively sure it's going to go in a favorable direction and not directly at the hand. Okay, plant this thing. I'm assuming you sit right on it as you press the button?
Of course. You know, it's like the demo man in Team Fortress. I got to launch myself up with it.
Yeah, exactly. You're trying to get a boost.
I'm immune to my own explosions.
Oh.
Man, I should have read the rules on mechanic. They're so good.
It's one of the mechanic tricks.
It's like monks that can learn fireball, just blast it on yourself. I'll dodge it anyway.
Okay, so you scoot back and get behind some cover as well.
Yes. Fire in the hole!
Hit the plunger. This explosion rips through the cavern. The whole ground that you're on shakes. The whole room shakes. Everything's shaken as rocks start to fall from the ceiling all around. You hear them falling into the acid around you. As the explosion subsides, you notice the ground is still rumbling.
Oh.
You peek over and you see part of the ground erupt in this shower of rocks that flies towards you guys. Then another one. Then another.
I think it's time to go.
And instead of describing it, I'm just going to let you guys tell me tell everyone listening what this looks like.
Whoa. What is that?
Oh wow. Okay, so there is
Oh my gosh.
It's a hybrid. Looks like part aquatic organism and part geode formation. The size is indeterminate, but I would guess somewhere in the large to huge range. So 2x2 or 3x3. So on one side, looks like its left appendage has a combination of some sort of stone blade with like a narwhal horn sticking out of it, and also a lobster or crab claw. The center of it is made up of the geode that we've been attempting to blast, because you can see the hand floating in it.
I called it.
Oh,
And then
there it is.
And then its right appendage has what looks like, I don't know, merman, the headpiece from Merman from Masters of the Universe, as shoulder pauldrons, and just this big stone club foot.
I think it's all arms. Looking at
it's like
this
a
thing,
mace on the right
every
arm.
single one of these appendages could be used as a weapon. Like they've got a big slashy arm.
It's like a scythe.
A big crushy arm and a pincy pincer.
Yeah, basically take a diamond geode, give it 3 limbs. One's a rock mace, one's a scythe, and one's a crab arm.
You know this thing has DR too.
Okay,
It's gonna have
perfect.
like a million DR. I craft another demolition
Everybody
charge.
roll for initiative.
Yes! This is what I was hoping
Okay,
for.
I will
no.
say this though. You can tell that your blasting charge did take off a chunk of this thing, so I am gonna take some life off this.
Oh,
Good.
So,
I need it.
and it is large size because it's now on the map.
okay, as this thing boom pulls its way out of the ground, everything shaking all around you, Scriff. You're looking over at this thing like, oh boy. You, my friend, are up first.
Of course, because Scriff is notorious for knowing what to do in a combat situation. All right, Scriff is going to say, "It's moving! It's alive! Get to cover!" And I'm going to just... Do we have our guns out at this point? I feel like dangerous... This whole thing is a dangerous
That's
situation.
totally fine.
Okay. Then full attack on this thing with the Cost Eject Liquidator. Here we
Okay.
go. That's going to be terrible. A natural 2 and a natural 1.
Oh, no.
Oh no. Right off the bat, Jeff?
Right off the bat. I
Sad
told you,
Okay.
I can
faces.
only roll high on engineering. Last session was a fluke.
Okay, and to add insult to injury, I'm gonna need all 3 of you to roll a 1d4 for me.
What?
Why,
Okay.
though?
What?
Oh yeah, no, this is bad for everybody.
I got a 1.
One.
One's good, right?
I got a 3.
Wait, you both got 1s?
Yes.
I got a 3.
Okay. So, for those of you who rolled a 1, in 1 round, so i.e. next round, you guys are gonna have to take a move action to clean the grime out of your eyes so you can actually see. Scriff, you have 3 rounds until that happens.
Okay.
Okay.
bad.
Oh, is this
But,
the grime that's like on our life bubble?
That is correct.
That's sucks.
1 or 2?
Do you even have to ask?
2 it is. Okay. This was not bludgeoning.
This was
so you're
a,
safe from
a
extreme.
acid weapon.
Okay, you are safe from any extreme problems here. Okay, it is called Error 404, Target Not Found. Your weapon can't be used to make an attack until the weapon is repaired with a successful computer's check.
No! How long does is that a standard action? Is that a full round action?
I think that's probably I'm gonna say that's a movement action.
Okay.
Because that makes sense to me.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, buddy.
It's not really dangerous.
Well, at least you guys blew it up before combat started, so that's helpful. Okay, moving on to the next. Oh, it's its turn, baby.
No.
And you guys have just conveniently moved all just right into the same area. So just gonna... And the way it moves, Jeff, you are correct. These things seem to be both arms and legs to it. So it just kind of spiders its way over on the 3 legs. And I'm gonna, just to be nice, I don't want to pick on anyone. I'm just gonna roll a
gonna
roll
hit
a
all of
1d3 here.
Wait, how much reach does this thing have?
Enough.
At least 10,
Because
right?
we're in a line. So 5e is 15 feet away from this thing right now.
All right, pawns.
Oh,
You
no.
ready, my friend?
No, I'm not.
Okay, so this thing lifts up its giant boulder on an arm
Uh-huh.
and is going to try to come down on you.
Oh, it's
Not
gonna
good.
splatter me.
Oof, that was a nat 15 with bonuses.
Yeah, it hits.
There's no way it's missing. Okay, comes down on you, boom, smash for 14 damage.
Okay.
Okay,
There goes
go
a fifth
ahead
of my everything.
and give me a fortitude save.
8.
8. Okay, you are knocked prone as this thing literally squishes you with a boulder.
Okay. It's not the worst, I guess.
No, for you, that's actually not too bad. Being as you can fly, you can just kind of get back up.
Yeah. Okay.
Okay, moving on. 5e, your turn.
Seeing few other options, I'm going to open fire with a full attack from a skip shot pistol because this is not good. This is really, really not good. First one's a natural 20 for 22.
All right.
Second one's gonna be a whiff.
Okay.
Worth it.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Okay, go ahead and choose for me from the critical success deck. 1 or 2.
1.
You got it.
I'm gonna be contrary today. Jeff stole my thunder by taking the first number 2.
Okay, you said skip shot, and that is not sonic, correct?
It's projectile.
No. Yeah, it's a projectile weapon.
Piercing.
Unfortunately, this isn't gonna do a whole lot. It is brain drain. The bonus effect is the target loses memory of the last 1d4 hours. Will save negates. So you're shooting a giant rock that's been sitting here for a really long time, as far as you can tell. But go ahead and give me that crit damage.
Wait, he forgot that we attacked him.
Yeah, does it have a brain?
I mean, that's not a bad one. Maybe it wants to be our bro now. In the event that it doesn't, that's 11 damage from that critical shot.
Okay.
And can I determine anything about the efficacy of my damage?
Absolutely. Go ahead, give me perception.
Perception 26.
It's not as effective as you wish it was.
Ugh. I shout a warning to the others. It's resistant to projectiles.
Well, I'm out of luck. It doesn't have a brain either, is what I'd gather from that reaction, is right?
It's probably a construct.
You can sense mental activity and, like,
Really?
you're sensing a little bit there. Not much, but there's something going on in there.
Maybe a mind thrust would work. That's all I got.
Give me...
Try to identify it.
Yeah, I was about to say, try to... That would be life science, if I'm not mistaken.
Or
It depends on what the creature is.
or
It
mysticism.
could be
True.
It could be physical science, life science, or mysticism.
What do you want?
I would take any of those.
Well, mysticism is my best. 20 total.
Okay. So, yeah, pawns, you're not sure it would be 100% effective, but there is something in there, so you might just be able to do something with it.
All right, I'm going to brain blast it then. Go make a wisdom saving throw.
Jimmy Neutron brain blast.
Brain blast.
The blame blast.
Oh, are you making him feel like he did something wrong? Listen, you guys came and blew him up. Okay, so will save. That is a nat 20.
We didn't
on
blow him
the
up.
will
We
save.
put him on blast.
And I rolled super low. That was only 4 damage.
Ooh.
It's going to be like 1 after all that.
Ouch.
It's really not good. Oh, and I have to use my movement this turn too, right?
Yeah.
You don't.
Yeah.
Oh, you have to wipe
Yeah,
your
to wipe
face.
it out.
Mhm.
Like, unless you don't want to see, and you have mental sense, so
Yeah,
you
you
can
have
maybe
blind
make it
sense,
work.
so
But
Oh,
you
that's
can-
true.
You can still like. I don't know how it works with blind sense. I think you have to make a perception roll to target without
I think so.
penalty
Something
or
like that.
You could potentially just get out of the way this turn and do it next time. How high is the ceiling here? Because we fell pretty far.
It's pretty high.
You could fly up and go to safety.
Yeah, it doesn't say I have to see the creature I target with that one either.
No, I think because you can sense the mind.
Yeah. Okay. Okay, then I will start traveling upwards from where I'm at, and I'll go up. Would 15 feet give him an opportunity?
If you're moving out of your square.
Yeah,
Okay.
so it would.
Okay, but I can move 10, right, without doing that, because it wouldn't be out of his range?
You could perform a readied action to move after he has used his reaction.
Oh, yeah, if he uses it, he's got to use it on someone else.
I'm gonna provoke on my turn.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll get ready for an opportunity to fly upwards then.
Okay.
That'll be the end of my turn
You
there.
got it. Okay, Scriff. Round
All right.
2.
Scriff is going to say to Cat, calibrate defenses. And I'm going to use my mechanic experimental armor ability to calibrate defenses to give me a +1 to my AC.
Ooh.
And then I'm going to shoot him with my Costajack Liquidator.
Okay, you got it.
The computer's check.
That will provoke.
But this gun is borked at the moment.
Oh, shoot. You said that was a move action?
Right.
Okay, then I won't do the calibrate defenses. I'll try to fix my gun first.
Okay, computers check.
Cat, my gun's not working. 19.
Nice. Yeah, we don't have a voice for Cat yet, so I can't do any quippy responses. But a 19 will do it.
Okay. That's... now I will attack,
Okay,
which will provoke.
absolutely.
Natural 20.
Oh,
Nice.
snap. Okay.
Make up for that natural 1 earlier.
You fix your gun, you're like, "God, blasted gun!" As you go to shoot, this thing swings its big blade right down on you.
Okay.
And that will hit.
Are you sure?
Are you gonna do something?
I mean, I have armor and stuff.
Yes, I'm sure it hits.
Oh.
Okay. I rolled really poorly, so you're in luck this time. That is only 9 slashing damage.
Only 9.
Ouch.
And you're gonna, for my crit, you're gonna take 11 acid damage.
11 acid.
right.
Okay. And please, 1 or 2.
2.
You got it. Okay. This is acid, not cold, so... Oh, interesting. This one, classic gaming reference. Boom! Headshot! The target is staggered for 1 round and cannot speak or bite until healed.
Oh.
I like that. Staggered's good. They
Take
can
that.
only take either a move or standard action, and pawns, they
Yes.
can't take reactions.
I can fly. I go upwards.
Okay, how far up you go? 15?
15.
Yeah, and you take 11 acid damage.
Okay.
And you're staggered.
Very good. Yeah, staggered
So-
hurts my feelings.
Yeah, so staggered, you can only take a single move or standard action and can't take reactions.
That is beautiful. Yes.
How long was that for? Was
1
it
round.
1 round.
Okay.
So
Still.
it'll be this, and then once it comes back around.
But I can keep
Okay.
flying up next round. That'll be good.
It's time for the Diamond Guardian. And Pawns is up 15 feet. Just gonna denote that. Okay, so it can only attack or move, and you know it's gonna attack. And let's see, the only one it can really reach at the moment is Scriff. Probably
thought it
shouldn't
could
have
reach
said that, but it's fine.
5e. You rolled a 1d3 earlier, you bastard.
Oh, I know. Okay, this thing gets hit with acid, and is going to take a swing down on you with that same blade that it did for last time. That's going to hit. And for damage, we have 13 this time.
Yikes. That's starting to hurt. One more of those and I'll be into my HP.
Yeah.
Okay. It stumbles around a little bit, being unable to actually move. 5e, you're up.
All right. I think we are going to be better off if I can flank this thing, but I have to wipe stuff off my face this round.
Okay.
So I'll start with some wiping. Yeah, and then I'm going to pop out to here.
Adam, you went way more PG with that than I was going.
25,
This is a family show.
Oh my goodness.
30, 35, 40. I can get that far this round.
If only I could take reactions.
And that was actually going to be my question. So basically, he would be AOing me, except that Scriff has shut down his reactions for the round,
Correct.
right?
Yeah.
Until
and
it gets back to his
if you
turn.
trick attack him, you can flatfoot him, right?
I'd appreciate if you don't do that, though.
If I have the action economy to do so, yes, but not with the acid wipe situation. So that's pretty much all I can do this round.
Okay, so you wiped it off and then relocated to a better position.
Yep.
Okay, pawns, you're up. Literally.
All right. Yeah, I'm going to keep going as high as I can. So
Okay.
I think if I'm just ascending, that's another 15. And then I'm going to mind thrust this guy again. So give me another wisdom save when you can.
Absolutely.
Your 5e is showing, Cooper.
Yeah, it's will saves in this.
Wisdom
but,
save.
Sorry.
I know what I meant. Okay, that is a 16.
Yeah, that saves.
Dang.
Boo.
That's only 8 damage. I'm not rolling well.
Boo.
Okay.
Is that a level 1 mind thrust or a level 2?
So I forget how to... Do I upcast or do I have to take it as level 2?
You have to take it.
You have to slot it.
That's what I thought. I don't have it as my option for level 2. I can do that next time.
Okay, so pawns, mind thrust, hit this thing as you flew up another 15 feet. Round 3, Scriff Dovetail.
All right, well, since he can't take attacks of opportunity, I'm going to just move 25 feet away.
Just gotta move real far away.
Yeah, let me see. How far can I... I can go there. All right, all the way to the shore of the acid. And then I'm going to take a shot with my Costoject Liquidator. 27 against EAC.
Oof.
For 4 damage. Acid.
Okay. Move back. Okay.
And I also want to try and identify this creature as a free action.
Sure.
Physical science 17.
With the 17, you're not really gonna get much information out of this. You know that this thing is... Well, you've never seen one before.
Yeah, it was a low roll.
So this thing, after being shot several times, takes its giant club hammer fist and starts slamming down on the ground and smashing it. And the whole platform begins to shift and shake.
No!
Oh, yes.
No.
And I'm gonna need reflex save from literally everyone as acid flies all over the place.
No!
And from
No!
basically where
No.
Scriff is standing, acid just floods in like a wave.
Of course, right by script.
13. 13's good, right? It's a solid number.
It's something.
It is a number, that's for sure.
It is technically a number.
24.
26.
Yes.
You got a 4, Cooper?
I got a 24. I rolled a
24.
19.
Oh, that's so much better. Yay.
Yeah.
That makes me happy.
Well, only one of us failed on this one. Take a wild guess who that is.
It's me.
Hans.
The Diamond Guardian.
Correct. It's just like, oh, my claw, no.
I'm going to have to grow a new one now. This is terrible.
If you failed, you take 14 acid damage. If you succeeded, you take only 7.
Ouchie.
Only 7.
Only 7.
I'm into my H-pizzles.
We might have to have 5e start tanking.
That was its turn. 5e, you are up, friend.
All right. I'm going to trick attack him. I'm going to start with a sly motion.
Okay, give me that trick attack.
That's a 29, baby.
29 will do
Nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
That means I don't get to do that op attack I wanted to, because I'm flat-footed against you now.
That is correct, sir. Indubitably, sir.
Why you gotta cut me when I'm just trying to cut you?
I know. It's terrible.
No.
I feel so bad for you. I don't feel bad at all.
Did you say something? I feel like you said something.
Uh-huh. Yeah, I said lots of stuff. All right, so, oh my goodness. Against his flat-footed AC, I rolled a natural 20 for a 26.
Yes!
No way.
Now,
I'm coming.
Trick attack damage does not double on a crit, though, right? Because it's
Yes,
considered.
it does.
It does?
Yes,
Okay.
it does.
Wow, that's way better than in Pathfinder, where it's like, screw you, rogue. You don't get to double your sneak attack damage.
Tell him what he's won, Johnny.
You want a new car and a skip shot pistol blast in the face.
Do you want door number 1 or door number 2?
Number 2. Who does number 2 work for? Spoilers, number 2 works for me.
Flash damage. Normal damage. Bonus effect, creatures adjacent to the target take half damage.
Boo.
Ow.
Yeah, so it doesn't help you, but you still give me that damage.
Cool. Take 24 damage from that.
Oof.
Minus whatever stupid resistance he probably has. Doesn't matter. He can suck it, because it's still probably like 14 to 19.
I'm hoping we're
Fair
getting
enough.
somewhat close on the HP here, but I could be completely wrong.
See, now he's got to decide. Does he want to come after the killer robot or the killer mouse?
This is true.
I mean, I guess he could flail around and try to catch a squishy floating brain.
No,
but, you know, that's
no,
just
don't even put that
that's
option
like
on the table.
That's literally low-hanging fruit, I feel.
We don't know how high this thing can jump.
Be the best rock monster that you can and pick a real target.
Yes, see.
Pawns.
All right, I'm going to throw... Is there any little pieces of diamond left on the ground from that blast?
Oh yeah, there's pieces lying around
I'm
from
going to
that
throw
blast.
a piece back at him. Hit him
You're
with his
gonna
own
beat
body.
him up. Oh,
Yeah.
stop hitting yourself. Stop hitting yourself.
That's a 19.
19 versus KAC. That hits.
All right. Okay, and roll some damage then for you.
You are trying to hit essentially the broadside of a barn.
Oh, good. It was a 5 for damage.
Okay.
Yeah, not bad.
Okay, throw this thing down. Plink. Hits it. It might have done something.
Where did the mouse go?
I went to the south.
Oh. There he is. I'm the closest person to... Would I provoke? No, he's flat-footed. I can run away.
You're 30 feet up.
Yeah, that too. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm going to go to the north. We're going to split like crazy.
For those of you at home playing the home game, they have literally gone to 3 corners of this battlefield.
Made a
right.
Y shape.
I'm going to make him choose.
They're like, no, no, no.
And my turn right there.
Okay, Scriff. Round 4, you're up.
All right. Now I'm going to calibrate defenses and increase my AC by 1.
Okay.
And then I'm going to take a shot at this diamond creature.
Give me what you got.
16 against EAC.
Yes, EAC, that'll hit.
So you
All right.
calibrated defenses? Is that what you said?
Calibrated.
You calibrated them. Got it.
That is not great. 3 acid damage.
Okay.
I can take 1 pun damage if needed.
1 pun damage?
1 pun damage. That was a terrible pun.
Oh, we're at the top of round 4. My apologies. Everyone, roll a 1d4, please.
I don't wanna. No.
see here.
No. No.
It's a 4.
Just 4.
Oh,
Nice.
did I have to wipe my face? Or did I already do
yes.
that?
I was thinking about
I mean,
that.
technically it would have happened this round. You didn't move anywhere, did you?
No, but Calibrate Defenses takes a move action.
Probably best to let it
You-
roll on
you
to the
missed
next
it.
one.
Yeah, that's fair. I'll remember that. Okay, so Scriff, I'll just have you do it on the next one. But I still want you to give me that 1d4 roll, please.
3.
3. Okay. Everyone got their numbers?
I do.
Excellent. Because it's now its turn. The most wonderful time of the day. Do.
No!
Who's going after the mouse?
I mean, to be fair, your AC is stupid high now thanks to your crystal enhancement.
You're also standing right next to acid.
Yeah, on a reaction, it is. For one block. Okay, this thing stomps over you, lifts up the boulder, and is going to bring it down on you.
Dodge!
The boulder.
Does an 11 boulder you?
No.
Wow, that was a bad roll. That was bad. So it comes over. You're already hot-footed by the acid from last round, so you hop away a little bit. It comes over, just slams the ground right next to you. You pop up into the air about a foot before you land back on the ground. 5e, you're up.
All right. Yeah, I'm just going to trick attack him from over here because, like, there's no point in moving closer.
Sure.
Scriff's got him pinned down. This is what we need to do: is just hammer him until he falls. Boom. Probably not going to get a trick attack with a raw 20 though.
Does not do it. No.
I'll just roll my sad attack,
Okay.
and it is a sad attack because that was an 8. Womp womp.
You just fire it, flies over, just bounces off the shoulder.
Hey, 90% of the time it works every time.
Pawns!
All right. Since he kind of moved away from me and towards Scriff, I'm going to fly over one of those diamond formations. Let's see, that was about 15. And then I'm just going to keep throwing some pieces of his body at him.
Okay.
Telekinetic projectile. That is a 24 to hit. Wow, this is the best I've done.
Nice.
And 4 damage on that.
Okay.
Bludgeoning.
Yeah, it hits again. You see it does a little bit of damage. Definitely not nearly as much as you want.
Okay. And Scriff is looking okay since that last attack missed.
I'm into my HP.
Okay. Yeah, I'll just kind of keep an eye on Scriff. If he starts looking bad, I'll think about healing him maybe next round. We'll see. And I'll end my turn there.
Speaking of Scriff, top of round 5.
Is this guy flat-footed still?
No.
Okay. Calibrate defenses again to keep my AC up.
Fair enough.
And then I'll take a shot at him.
You do this turn need to wipe the stuff out of your eyes if you don't want to have any negatives on that, because I missed it last time.
Excuse me, sir. I rolled a 3.
Yep.
Yes, but because we missed it last time, I told you, next round, I'm going to have you do it.
I'm giving you the stink eye.
Oh, I know. I can feel it. As can the people at home.
I will willingly, can I reject the life bubble?
Oh no. No.
Can I reject the
No.
life bubble?
Do it.
Give me a...
If not, then I can verbally ask Pawns to. And
Well, it's
Pawns
not his. It was the Oleron's.
Oh, it was?
Yeah. But
That one
I
was,
feel
yeah.
like if you have a spell on you that you are willingly subjected to, you could probably dispel it. I can't see why not.
Really, all that willing that to be cast on you does is that you don't take a saving throw against it.
Oh, there's a save. So should he just do a saving throw?
Not even that. I mean, the save would be at the time of casting, but it's
Yeah.
considered a harmless spell effect. So I mean, if it is the caster needing to do
Yeah,
it,
it's a buff on you. I don't see a reason why you couldn't just get rid of it if you wanted to.
and that is a completely valid interpretation.
Okay, so I am going to, mentally desire the life bubble to be dispelled,
You
and
did.
it poosh, comes down, and then I'm going to use my voice command module in my armor. Then I will say vocally to my voice command module, activate environmental protections. And it comes up as a no-cost action.
Oh!
And then I'm going to do my action as normal.
Finagled your way.
I take my calibrate defenses, and then I take an attack.
Okay, well done.
That's a 23 against EAC.
Wow. And people at home, this is what knowing the rules does.
And that's going to be 5 acid damage.
5 acid damage. You earned that 5 acid damage. Very good turn. Well done. 5e is really far away. There's a brain kind of close, and there's a really squishy mouse right in front.
Not that squishy.
Squishy moose.
Fair enough. Fair enough. Not that squishy. Okay. Scriff, coming your way, my man.
What's he hitting?
He will hit. You can decide whether or not you want to do something, because you have a reaction, but
I have a
it
reaction.
will hit.
I can react to
Yeah.
him?
You have that stone thing that works on reactions.
Oh, did I get to install that as part of that engineering check?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. Yes, I will use a reaction to increase my AC.
Okay. What is your AC now, my friend?
I'm assuming KAC?
Yes.
21.
And it's a good thing you did, because that was a total of a 20.
Oh,
Nice.
Love it.
I was going to bait you out on other attacks, but, you know. I guess you can have it work for you. It's fine.
Uh-huh.
Okay. That uses its whole turn as it tries to smash you. Wow, ruined
So
my
glad it only
plans.
has one attack.
I mean, it could do more, probably, but...
No.
All right, 5e, you're up.
All right. Scriff looks like he is holding his own masterfully over there.
You just see like Scriff's entire body turn to like this diamond green stone for a moment as this thing hits against it, and it just brushes off and then whoosh, turns back to normal armor coloration.
And based upon that performance, 5e sees no reason to alter his tactical approach. He follows up with yet another, that's not the right roll, yet another trick attack. Still no bonus damage, sad to say. So let's just go ahead and take the shot. And the shot's probably going to miss as well with a 12. Second verse, same as the first. And next round, I will be sacrificing a move action to wipe my face.
Okay. Pawns.
I would like to stay within reach of Scriff. So I'm going to fly right about there. Just a little bit south towards him again. And let me see. I guess I'll aim for one of the arms. Although I don't know if that's like a called shot that is too risky to say.
I don't know if there's really called shots in this.
Starfinder doesn't have
but-
really any mechanics for called shots. So
Oh, really?
yeah, it's just a flavor thing.
Oh, all right. Then I'll aim for one of the arms.
Unlike Hero System, Adam, which had lots of details on what happens when you do a called shot.
Jeff has been really trying to get me to play Hero System.
Called shots in
Once
Star Wars
again.
D20 were a lot of fun.
We played it before, and like I feel like going back to it now that we are smarter, I think we could avoid the rules that are cumbersome.
10. That didn't hit. There's no
Okay.
way.
No, you throw this rock down at it. It just bounces right off it, but nothing happens.
Okay. Yeah, that's reasonable.
And Scriff, you're up.
Oh, it's me again. Oh man, this thing, I don't want to get hit by it again. So I'm going to maintain my calibrate defenses. And then I'm going to attack.
Okay.
I'm just going to keep soaking up those hits. 13 against EAC.
Hits.
Okay, he is a big boy, so that makes some sense.
Interesting. So, like, really heavy
You
resistance?
literally are
but-
standing at its feet, so you just kind of stick it up, press it against the thing, and pull the trigger.
I'm for it. I will do 5 acid damage.
Nice. Okay, whittling this thing away.
Can you change that damage type?
No, this weapon only does acid, but if I had any kind of like poison or chemicals, it
that's that
has
one.
the injection property, and I can inject things into it.
Cool. Okay. Wasn't sure. I remember someone had a weapon that could change types of some sort.
Back around to this Diamond Guardian's turn. And now, since it's going to happen again, I'm going to let you in on the mechanics of this. Kind of like how Dragon's Breath has to recharge, so too does the ground pound that this thing did before. And it's time, once again, for a reflex save from everybody, please.
All right.
As it is getting shot by acid. This thing in the air's throwing rocks, so it just starts slamming the ground.
Reflex 20.
That was 11 from Pons.
Scriff got a 24.
Ooh. And if I'm not mistaken, 5e, that means you don't take anything, right?
Oh my
Do
goodness!
you have mobility?
I know evasion is what he's
Evasion?
talking
That's-
about.
that's the thing.
Yes, no damage
Thought
for
so.
me. Yay!
Okay, so you just jump up on one of these boulders as the acid just flows by you. But Pawns, you get hit up in the air by some flying acid, and Scriff, you're gonna take a little bit here. Okay, so if you failed, you take 11 acid damage. Otherwise, you will take 5?
I got 1 stamina left.
Half, yeah, 5. I got 20 HP left.
Yeah, if you get crit, that's not going to be good.
Nope.
Okay, 5e.
All right. Gonna trick attack again, but I'm gonna move this time. Since motive is going to be a 22, I doubt that's high enough to
Doesn't
succeed.
do it.
That's okay. I will pop forward 35 feet because I feel confident that's outside his reach. And snap my shot. That's another natural 20 for a 26.
Too bad it's not
unbelievable.
trick attack.
Right, but still, a 20.
Who does number 2 work for?
You got it.
This got to be a good one of these days.
If only Scriff got this. It's extreme acid.
Boo.
Say degloved. Let's see. Bonus
Ooh.
effect. The target drops any item in a randomly determined hand and takes a -4 penalty to actions with the hand until healed.
Come on. Tell us his arm falls off. Come on.
I mean, it seems like you basically roll a random limb and it gets -4 to attacks with that
Give me
limb.
that narwhal
Yes.
horn
I think
that's
so.
attached to his arm.
I think I'm gonna have to give this to you.
I don't think he's actually got any held objects, but he'll still take
he
the
doesn't.
penalty.
But yeah. Okay, let's see what we got here. No, not the boulder.
Uh-huh. Yeah, no more Stompy.
Not the boulder. I love the
Oh,
boulder.
Stompy's going to be a problem now.
And how much damage was that?
Oh, I haven't even rolled that part yet. I'm just savoring
I mean,
this.
we can
I
keep
wasn't even
moving.
thinking.
We can keep moving.
Yeah, F you. 10 damage.
Nice.
Dang, we've kind of gotten to like at least 100 at this point. Could Scriff like scurry up this thing's body if I did a flyby maneuver thing and like try to pick you up? I want to heal
wish.
you.
I don't have that that feat yet.
No.
Yeah, and like, while you might be able to get away with like lifting dudes up and out of combat, it's a lot harder in combat.
Yeah.
So Like, maybe it works with small dudes like Scriff, but this is not ideal for it.
If we could get him flat-footed, then I could get within range again. Otherwise, I don't want to approach Scriff.
Okay. Pawns, your turn.
Let's see, you have 20 HP. Oh, goodness. Okay, your turn's going to come next. I think I'll risk it for one more round and do another attack. So let's...
Okay.
Yeah, let's go ahead and do one more telekinetic projectile. It's going to be... I'm not rolling well. Just 10. So
10. Sorry.
it's okay. Yeah, and I will...
Flies past Scriff's ear.
Yeah, we're right next to him now. Kind of regroup here. Feels like it's getting closer to the end of this
Fair
combat.
enough. So you're moving. I would love to take an attack of opportunity, but you're also still 30 feet in the air, so that
Yeah.
kind of ruins all my plans for that.
Yep.
Okay, Scriff, you're up.
All right, Scriff gonna continue to calibrate defenses against this thing. This time, I'm going to use fight defensively.
Ooh, okay.
So
Yeah.
I take a -4 to my attack, but I get a +2 to my AC.
Fair enough.
Not gonna hit.
Okay. So, a little more concerned about surviving than hitting this thing at this moment. I keep rolling who I'm gonna attack, and it just keeps coming up Scriff literally every time.
At least I've got high AC right now.
Yeah.
You do. Okay. Coming in hot with a pincer. Pink, pink. Pinch. And that is gonna hit.
You keep saying that, but you don't say what he rolled.
You are correct. All right.
I have a KAC of 20, I'll have you know.
That was for one round.
Well,
No,
he did
I have a
his-
KAC of 20 right now.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah, your defensive thing, right?
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Fair enough. He did get exactly 20. So,
That should
give
still
me
be
that
a
one.
hit. Should still be a hit.
Yep.
It's meter beat.
yep. Okay. And it did not wildly exceed your KC, so nothing happens. Don't worry about it. But damage is still coming. Okay. I rolled pretty low, so that's only 9 damage.
Okay.
I have 11 health left.
Doesn't make much of a difference. Yeah, I need to heal you.
I'm one hit away from going down. One good hit.
Oh, goodness.
Okay. That's its turn. Keeps wailing on Scriff. Pinned him over against the acid. Back to the acid. It's just going at him. Okay, 5e.
All right. In the hopes that this is going to be more effective, I am going to pull my baton as I move in.
Okay. That is going to provoke.
All right. Do you need EAC or KAC? K?
It's coming to KAC. Yeah.
Okay, you got to hit it. You need a 20, brah.
20, brah? You got it.
20, brah. And,
Let's see.
Yeah.
Let's see what happens. Okay, so here's what happens. Behind him, he's got this pincer thing. Comes back, boom, hits you, and then pinches down on you. So
No.
you are grappled.
Can you still attack while grappled in this?
Ooh.
I'm gonna give you some damage.
Okay.
I think it's the first grapple I've seen. What happens?
He's got the grab ability.
Yeah, so if he exceeds it by, 8? If he exceeds your AC by 8, then they are grappled.
What does that mean in this?
Yeah, I got a 29. So
Yeah.
Jesus.
That'll do it, all right.
Adam, what happened to your low rolls? You're supposed to roll low for us.
How much
Okay.
squeezy damage do I take?
you take 9 squeezy damage.
Okay, hang on. That might trigger something. So just give me a second here.
Here's grappled. You are restrained by a creature, effect, or trap. You can't move, and you take a -2 penalty to your armor class, attack rolls, reflex rolls, initiative checks, and dex-based skill and ability checks.
Okay, so it's not absolutely the worst.
You can't take actions that require 2 hands or other limbs to perform. You can't make attacks of opportunity. Basically, you can only try to escape.
All right, no worries.
Or just attack with a minus.
I am going to go ahead and spend a resolve point as my reaction and gain fast healing 1 for the next minute.
Nice. Okay. We haven't had to deal with it yet because you've been shooting, but do remember that your baton hand still has stone on it. So you have the extra AC from that, but it's down a little bit on your attack.
Has stone on it.
Remember,
okay.
you got touched by one of the creatures in the last fight, and it started turning your arm to stone.
Oh, crap. Okay.
Oh, that's still going on?
Yep.
Oh.
And actually, I can't do anything else because I was supposed to wipe this round. So I basically just walked up to that thing and got grappled. Yay!
We gotta call it something other than wiping.
If you just put windshield in front of it, it'd be fine.
You have to wipe it between sessions? Like, what's going on?
I imagine it being like these tiny little nano lasers in front of his ocular display that just goes side to side.
Was it my turn?
It just kind of burns it away as it comes up. Okay, yes, Pawns, you are up. 5
right.
is grappled. Scriff,
Yes.
not looking good.
Yes, I finally get to be useful with this ability in combat. I'm going to fly down, descend, like a glorious
provoke.
brain angel. It's okay.
Already attacked for provoke. He's safe.
And I'm going to use my healing touch, which is empowered, and I'm going to heal Scriff for 20. Do you need 20 HP? You don't need 20 HP.
I'm down by 15.
15. I'm going to heal you for 15 HP.
Nice.
Flat
Pops
out.
right back up.
Very nice.
Very
Right.
nice.
That doesn't
And,
heal any stamina, does it?
I think it only does
Nope.
HP.
Okay.
Yeah. But
Just checking.
It's up to 20. It's not a bad
That's
heal.
still great, yeah.
Yeah.
That's
very
really
useful.
good.
20 is all but 6 of my HP, so that is really good.
That's very solid.
It's the reason they didn't take
Okay.
Mystic Cure level 2 yet, but might take that later. That'll be then my turn.
Scriff, your turn.
Scriff is going to, once again, calibrate defenses, take a... No, I'm out of ammo. Not going to take a shot.
Okay, so you aim at it. Click, click.
Okay. Instead,
Take that back. Let's just roll it back real quick.
reload, and
Then
then
shoot.
and then shoot.
Okay.
So, but I will fight defensively still.
Okay.
That's a 10 against EAC.
Not gonna do it. You're distracted by this brain angel that just descended down from the heavens to heal you.
It's a Braingel.
A brain
Oh, Braingel.
Stop attacking
Here's-
me, please.
Sorry, okay. Well, the first one is coming at you. The second one is gonna come at 5e as he does a full attack action. Say, first one's gonna be this. And okay, that was a nat 19 on the dice against Scriff, so even with -4 from full attack, fine. But the second attack, of course, is the boulder, which is at a -4 right now. So that's a -8 total. Love it. Even though you are in its pincer,
Uh-huh.
it can't quite smash you. You're just like in the wrong spot. It's like trying to itch that one spot on your back you can't quite get to.
Lol.
That's like most of my back.
Lol.
But damage coming in on Scriff. Ooh, rolled high. I'm sorry.
But I healed you.
Yeah, I take exactly what you healed.
Seriously? Oh,
Yes.
man.
15.
Oh, that's scary.
Yeah.
We need to
Like I
down this
said,
thing.
that was a high roll.
I can heal you for a decent amount if I roll well again. But now this one's going to get a little bit more of a gamble.
Okay. 5e, you are grappled, my friend.
5e is going to attempt a trick attack again.
Okay.
Boom, chicka, boom. He is not going to trick attack,
Okay.
but he is going to attack. Haha! Yeah.
Okay, hitting it with the baton.
And I'm going to get a... So I would normally get a flanking bonus, but you're telling me that hand's got a -2 because of the stony stone.
Correct.
So that basically cancels that out.
Right.
Which super sucks. 17?
17. That'll hit.
Wow. Okay, cool. 7 damage with the baton. And does he seem resistant to that, just like the piercing damage from the skip shot?
Yeah, it's not going through nearly as much as you want.
It's made of diamond. And what can you do?
Yeah, and you're hitting it with a stick.
Yep.
You do have... What did you put your fusion on?
I don't believe that I have one unless it was to make it underwater.
We bought a Trailblazer fusion. You and I did, I know. I don't know what you put it on, whether you put it on your pistol or your baton.
I legit don't know. Where would that be
it's
on?
It's in your inventory, and it says equipped enhancements, but it doesn't... It hasn't been defined.
It's not attached to any weapon.
Yeah.
All right. Well, I don't even know what it would do anyway. Yeah, this is just like...
any fusion makes the weapon count as magical for the purposes of bypassing DR.
Ooh.
So if
I
the
see.
DR is like X/magic, then you could bypass DR with it.
We'll get that sorted next time. And,
Okay.
decide.
No worries.
Okay, Pawns, you're up.
So, I just remembered. I can spend a resolve point to use Healing Touch again.
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes,
Oh, come on.
I will literally just have my neuron-like hands attached to Scriff's body and just keep healing him each time he takes damage. And he will go up another
Amazing.
15.
Oh, hey.
Yes.
Listen, I'm trying to kill this small rat. Would you please stop?
No, just like a battery.
Hey, come on, guys. Just let me kill this rat. Come on.
All right, and that's, I'll stay down here. I don't want to move away. I'll take that as my turn.
Okay. Back up, Scriff, Dovetail.
Yes. Okay. Here we go. Now I can calibrate defenses and fire my weapon
There you go.
defensively. Maximize that defense.
Defense. Defense.
There it is. That's a 22 against EAC.
right.
Ooh, okay, give me some damage.
You're going to take 4 acid damage.
4 acid damage, you got it. This thing is starting to get really bad looking, I'll just say that. It
Good.
looks like massive parts of it have been melted away. But it's its turn.
Just keep hitting Scriff. Just
After Scriff every single time. Okay. So, it's going to do a full attack action. It's going to go for both Scriff and Pawns. Okay. Blast you, Boulder. At a -4, well, -8 again because of full attack, it's going to try to come down on Scriff. Wow, that was a nat 18, so what's your AC right now?
My AC is 20.
I got
Yes.
a 19.
Oh, now we know it's bonus.
All right.
Okay, well done. You just managed to dodge out of the way of this thing. And then I rolled horrendously on the other one. Does a 13 hit your KAC, Pawns?
No, it just barely misses.
You guys
you have soft cover because I'm in your path as well.
Really?
Probably.
It wasn't gonna hit anyways. But this thing
Okay.
is massive.
Soft cover.
So, okay, that's its turn. Fairly ineffectual, like its limbs are starting to melt off as it tries desperately to kill you guys.
All right.
5E,
someone
you're up.
Finish it.
5E is going to look for the weak spots in the crystalline formation where the acid is eaten away and hope that he can punch through with enough damage from a full attack to drop.
All right.
And flanking is only for melee attacks, right?
I am threatening because I have
Yeah.
natural weapons. So you do get flanking if you do melee.
Yeah, the problem is that my penalty just doesn't really make it worthwhile at this point. Like, it's less damage, it's less of a success chance to hit. It really makes sense for me to just shoot him at point-blank range as many times as I can.
Your chance to hit would be lower with melee?
Yeah.
He's got the
Nice.
-2 from
It's
all
gonna,
stone
yeah.
stuff. So that's
why.
-2 from what?
from his arm being made of stone currently. So the flanking bonus is offsetting it. So it's like a normal attack. He's not getting the flanking extra.
Yeah,
But
I'm
your,
literally
your
better
strength
off
is
taking
a +2 versus your dex is a +1.
Right, but I am better off statistically speaking rolling 2 attacks and hoping that I land one that's more damage, even at a steeper penalty.
Well, with the pistol versus.
Yeah, it makes sense to
the attack.
straight up unload into him with a skip shot
Okay.
rather than,
Even though
than
you'll
try to hit
provoke?
him.
Potentially.
But I thought we had determined that you don't provoke when you fire in melee in this game.
You do.
Yeah.
You do.
Well,
Yes. So
I don't remember.
your best option right now is probably either disengage and go shoot, or hit it twice with your stick, even though you have that penalty to it.
Cool. All right, and then I will just trick attack with the baton.
I still think your to hit chance is higher even if you full attack with the baton.
But the damage is abso crap. Trick attack 27 should do it.
That'll do it.
And then
Well, now you could just shoot it because it can't do anything to you.
It's flat-footed.
yeah. But I can't. Yeah. But I was going to trick attack with the baton, and if I've declared that, then I guess I need to do that.
It's whatever you want to do. Sorry, I'm just throwing options out there.
Yeah,
'Cause now
you just do the attack after you declare the trick attack.
It doesn't even matter because it was a natural one.
Oh, Richard, I'm so sorry. 1 or 2.
I think I need to switch over to Richard and give him a healing hug of hope.
1.
1, you got
I'm
it.
actually not that hurt. I'm down all of my stamina,
Yeah,
but my
that's
hit
true.
points are going to top off because I've got my nanites.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, he's got that cool healing thing.
I need to be able to hurt things, and we cannot buy weapons at this level. We are in a literal bitter spot where you can't buy the stuff that you need to upgrade your damage on either hand
Yeah.
because we either don't have the money or don't have access to the technology.
Could do we level up since?
I'm sorry, Richard. I feel
mean,
like
and
I'm taking
I'm
the
not
personal
upset with
slight
you.
against you.
I'm not upset with you. It's literally like it's a function of the game that I've noticed is that like we hit this curve in every Starfinder game of like level 3 or 4, stuff gets tougher and we have no recourse.
Sure.
Is that because of the level of weapons?
It's because
buying?
money buys damage.
Yeah.
Money buys damage and we don't have it, or we haven't had access to the places where we could buy the things.
Because you need both of those to line up at the level.
Or like you get an armor because you have to buy defense as well. Like money is God in this game, and it's probably my least favorite thing about this game.
You could just
So
give us
what
more
you're
money.
saying is give us magical items for free.
Listen, there's a giant crystal golem you're fighting right now, so
All right, what's the horrible thing
I'm
from card
beating
number
your
1?
ass with money. Okay.
That the PBG is literally gold. It's just, that is God. Got it.
Fortunately, this isn't going to affect you with the team composition we have here, most likely. Whirlwind of Shame. It's got a good name, at least. You don't benefit from morale bonuses for 24 hours or until you are cheered up by a successful diplomacy check.
I'm a sad robot.
You are a sad robot.
I'll come over and give you a hug. Don't worry.
Engaging shame protocols.
We just see the LEDs like turn to a frowny face on his visor.
Like the rest of his body is still fully engaged in combat, but his head is hung in like it's a really weird
Oh my
shameful
gosh.
pose.
I got
Okay.
really good diplomacy. I should have
Scrap.
used that.
Or sorry, Pawns.
No, it should be
you're up.
pawns.
Oh,
Pawns,
wait,
you're
so
up.
do I need to do the diplomacy check on him, or does he have to do it?
I'd say don't worry about it right now. Maybe
Okay.
out of combat.
Okay. Oh, that's funny. Since Scriff is looking okay, I'll go ahead and chuck another rock at this guy.
Do it. Do it. This thing, it's trying so hard. Why do you guys try so hard to be alive?
There's a 20 finally.
Nice, that'll hit.
And the damage is 3.
Okay.
Well, you're using telekinetic
Cantrip.
projectile, right?
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
why.
My only other option is like full attack with a pistol,
I mean,
which does 2d4 if I hit both.
I do at most 3 more damage than you because I'm using small arms.
Yeah.
Speaking of Scriff, we come around to round 10. This thing is a monster. And it is your turn. It looks like pieces are just falling off this thing.
Yeah, okay. I'm going to try and go for the final blow. Calibrate defenses and then a regular attack.
Okay.
So no penalties.
What you got? Come on, Scriff.
25.
That'll hit. Give me some damage.
You're going to take a big whopping 3 for minimum damage.
Oh, it's right there, guys. Right there. Death is standing nearby with the scythe, and he's like, come over to me. But it's just not there yet. Oh my gosh, guys.
It's like he's running the wrong way on a moving sidewalk toward us.
Okay. This time it's gonna go after 5e and pawns. On blade coming straight at 5e.
Crit.
For a natural 1.
Oh, good.
Oh,
Maybe
wow.
it'll kill itself.
We're just trading bad blows over here.
I'm gonna roll the other one against
That's
pawns
great.
real quick. That's gonna hit. Okay. Oh, my fumbled deck. You've done to me. Okay.
Betrayed by my own cards.
Oh no. Okay. Aim more carefully. For the next 3 rounds, the attack action is a full action. Or sorry, the next 1d3 rounds. So let me roll that bad boy up. And that's a 3. So yes, the next 3 rounds, every attack it does is a full action.
Okay.
That just hurts my feelings. Let me now take it out on pawns. Also, pawns, you're grappled, by the way.
Oh.
Okay, pawns, that is 11 damage as it pinches your squishy brains.
I have 16 health.
Whew.
Yeah.
Okay. 5e. It's looking bad for everybody right now.
Uh-huh.
You're up. What do you do?
I'll do all that I can, which is not much. Yeah, let's go for that trick again.
Okay.
Solid trick attack of 25.
Nice.
I will assume by your approval that that is a success.
Yup. Just barely.
Come on.
19 to
Yes,
hit.
there we go.
That'll hit.
Oh.
All right. All right, that's 15 damage from the baton.
Okay. 5e. Tell me how you finish this thing.
Oh, thank God.
So I can see all the little erosion spots on this from where Scriff has just been pelting this thing with acid. And I find the one weak spot where kind of the body joins to the 2 arms on its right side, and bring the baton crushing down into that one spot, and cracks ripple out from it as those 2 limbs fall off and the beast collapses in a heap.
Yes.
Just boom, drops down.
And I look across its body at Scriff and Pons and say, "Target eliminated."
Oh, thank goodness.
As this thing hits the ground, you look over at each other, start to breathe again, and you see the hand inside begins to glow. And the glowing starts to move throughout the rest of this crystal. Everybody give me a reflex save.
Oh, no.
In the next chapter!
You sneaky, sneaky man.
I didn't actually expect that thing right there.
Yeah, I felt that coming. It's like a snake just ready to strike. See you next time.
Well done.
When life drains you down, charge up on the Emergency Power Network. Theme song Triangles by Diamond Ace. Find them at bandcamp.com. Music provided by Nicholas Judy of Dark Fantasy Studio at darkfantasystudio.com and Tabletop Audio Find them at tabletopaudio.com, as well as Carl Casey of White Bat Audio. Find them at whitebataudio.com. Font Azonix by Mixo. Find them on Twitter at MixoFX. The Starfinder role-playing game, including its official lore and images, are the intellectual property of Paizo Incorporated. All rights reserved. Narrated by Danny Lee Collins.